Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're checking out the Crown Shades 10x10 Pop Up Canopy. This is easily one of the best options out there when it comes to performance and durability, and it packs a few smart features that really set it apart. In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know so you can decide if this is the right canopy for you. So let's get into it. Starting with the unboxing, this is the box it comes in. Once you take everything out, you'll see it's all packed neatly in one piece. Inside, you'll find a few extras that are actually really useful. First, you get 4 sandbags that attach to each leg of the canopy. You can fill these with sand, gravel, or even small rocks to help keep the canopy steady. You'll also get a set of ground anchors, which are great if you're setting up on firm soil or grass, since they'll give you extra stability. Along with the anchors, there are 4 ropes that tie from the frame to the stakes to help keep it secured in place. And finally, Crown Shades throws in a patch kit, which is a nice bonus. If the canopy cover ever gets a small tear, you can fix it right away and keep using it without any issues. One thing I really like about this canopy is that when it's folded up, it has wheels built right into the legs. That makes it super easy to roll around on flat surfaces like pavement or smooth grass. It's not really meant for rough terrain, but for most setups, the wheels make a big difference. You also get a couple of handles, so you can carry it on your own or grab a friend to help if you need to. And the bag even has a small storage compartment, which is perfect for keeping all the accessories together, like the ropes, stakes, and patch kit, so you don't lose track of anything. Now, in terms of weight, this canopy is a bit on the heavier side, around 38 pounds. But honestly, that's the trade-off for the sturdy build and durable design, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. When you set this canopy up for the first time, you'll see the cover inside the bag, and if your model includes a sidewall, that'll be in there too. The setup is really straightforward. You just start by pulling the frame open a little bit, not all the way, just enough so you can get the cover on. Once you place the canopy cover over the frame, each corner has a Velcro strap, and you just secure those down. After you've done all 4 corners, that's when it gets really easy. With most canopies, you usually need at least 2 people to pull it apart and lock everything into place. But Crown Shades completely changed that. Here, all you do is stand in the middle and push up on the center hub. As soon as you do, the entire frame opens up and locks instantly. And the best part is you can set it up completely on your own. Another improvement with this canopy is how the cover attaches to the frame. On most canopies, you have to deal with Velcro all around, and it can be a bit of a hassle. But here, Crown Shades uses a quick release system. All you have to do is look for the red straps on each side, hook them onto the back of the screw, and you're done. There are only 2 straps per side, so it's really simple and fast. Once that's secured, the last step is raising the legs. This canopy has 3 different height settings, so you can adjust it however you need. On the tallest setting, it measures about 83 inches to the top of the side border. I also took the opportunity to measure the width, and here's where I was a little surprised. It came out to 9 feet 9 inches, which is about 3 inches shorter than what the company advertises. I think when they say 10 by 10, they're really referring to the footprint from leg to leg. Not a huge difference, but definitely something worth pointing out. Now, one option you can get with this canopy is the sidewall, and that's a really useful add-on, especially if you're using it early in the morning or later in the afternoon when the sun is lower and hitting from the side. Setting it up is super simple. At the top, it hooks right onto the frame, and along the sides you just secure it with Velcro straps. The only detail to keep in mind is the orientation of the wall. One side has a reflective lining, and that's the side you want facing inward. It's designed that way to block heat and keep things cooler under the canopy. So if you put it on backwards, you won't get the same benefit. And from here, you're basically done. Depending on where you're setting it up, you might want to use the anchor straps or the sandbags for extra stability. Since I'm just setting it up in my backyard, I don't really need them right now. But if you're in a spot with strong wind, I definitely recommend using them. They'll help keep the canopy secure and give you peace of mind. Another thing I like about this canopy is that it comes in different sizes. If you're looking for something a little more compact, there's an 8x8 version that's great for smaller spaces. And if you want to go bigger, you can step up to the 12x12, which gives you a lot more coverage for larger gatherings. On top of that, you can also pick from a variety of colors and designs so there's plenty of flexibility to match your style. No matter which size or color you choose, all of them come with the same level of sun protection built into the fabric. The canopy is made from heavy-duty material with a silver-coated lining that gives you UPF 50 plus protection. In simple terms, that blocks about 98% of harmful UV rays, which makes a huge difference if you're spending long hours outdoors. On top of that, the fabric isn't just strong, it's also waterproof and flame resistant, so it's built to handle all kinds of conditions safely. And one of the smartest design details is the vent on the ceiling. That little opening might not look like much, but it really helps by letting air flow through. This keeps the canopy more stable and prevents it from lifting when the wind picks up. Now let me show you how easy it is to close this up, even if you're doing it by yourself like I am here. First, I take off the wall panel. Then I move on to lowering the legs. It's definitely quicker if you have two people, but since this canopy is designed for a one-person setup, it's really no problem. I just go around, press the buttons, and bring each leg down. From there, you just go to the center hub and press the red button inside, which releases the whole frame and lets it collapse right down. I usually leave the canopy cover attached when I fold it up because it saves a lot of time the next time I set it up. But if you'd rather be extra careful with the fabric, you can take it off and put it back on each time. That's totally up to you. The last step is putting everything into the storage cover, and this can be a little tricky the first time. The bag only goes on one way, and that's because of how the legs are designed. The bottom of the bag lines up with the wheels, and there are two red plugs that snap into place, one on each wheel. It's actually a pretty smart design because once those plugs are locked in, the whole canopy stays secure inside the bag and won't slide around. And that's my full look at the Crown Shades canopy. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with it, from how quick and simple it is to set up, to how solid and reliable it feels once it's standing. Whether you're taking it camping, using it for tailgates, setting it up at a party, or just relaxing with friends and family, it gives you plenty of space. It's built to last, and the fact that one person can handle it so easily makes it a real winner in my book. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check it out, and if you buy through that link, it helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. I really appreciate the support. It lets me keep testing gear and bringing you more reviews like this. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more outdoor and gear content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.